What's up, everyone? It's T. Rob and B Hex here with you tonight.
Hi, guys.
The one of the busiest ladies I know right here, right? You've been all over the place. Appreciate all that you're doing, and thank you for joining us again because you're always here to help me, and I appreciate it. But I'm excited about tonight because you get to see all of these amazing people's photos all over the place, and and for me, I'm the worst photo guy in the world. So it's like if I look at it on my phone, I'm like, what the heck is that? So I know you've worked with these folks a lot. So I'm gonna let you do the introduction, and we'll just pull them in and start seeing what they're up to today and start sharing some of their photos.
Yeah, absolutely. This is my favorite day of the week. I probably love coming on your show the most because we always get to meet like the most amazing people.
That's right.
I've had the pleasure of being on the road with Pascal and Ketty for 6 months, and I know firsthand that they do amazing work. So I'd love to bring them up so we can talk a little bit more about what they've been up to since we ended the road tour.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Welcome.
Good to see you. Thank you.
Yeah.
We're
Really
so glad to
pleasure
have
being
you.
here. Thank you,
So
guys.
last time I seen you guys, we were in Texas, right? We were just leaving South by Southwest, and I know you guys had plans to go to Mexico. So catch me up. What happened after South by Southwest?
Yeah, guys, like I was just telling to Katie, I remember when we've been at this Naga boat party, the last night in Las Vegas, the last night of this road trip. And Katie and me, we looked at each other and we didn't even know where we're gonna sleep tomorrow, literally.
Wow.
And 1 second later, Jeremy came across, hey, don't you want to drive with me, like down to Austin? We do the party there. And like one thing came to another, like Mexican hands were coming from each and every direction. It was so magically. And yeah, then afterwards, after this party where Kalen organized everything to onboarding, we escaped for the first to Mexico to just get a bit time for ourselves. So that was the idea. And we were at that point already also helping another Hexican again, like with Hex Graphs. It's getting a new website very soon. Watch out. And yeah, actually we had lots of time, and suddenly like I started to just work for 12 hours because I realized now I finally have the time in my life to work and to do what I want. And suddenly from all direction, like the Hexican network comes from everywhere. Hex is a synergy network, That's what it is. And yeah, so yeah, what happened is like we shot, of course, more pictures afterwards, also for Hexicans. Like we went down for Freedom TV for the Crypto World Con and shot there photos for Hex as well. It's on Hex.PHOTOS too. And yeah, today also something incredible happened again. So it looks like we're gonna go back to the US on Monday to Las Vegas.
Nice.
Yeah, maybe Monday. We need to check for flights now, but yeah, it's really awesome that like what we do or what we can do, like we can distribute our skills to this Hex universe, and we love you guys for that, for having this experience with you, and it can just grow bigger and faster, Hex and everything. Also, man, when the Netflix documentary comes, when the PulseCon comes, when the Million Pulse tour goes everywhere, it's really an honor to like be in this community with you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, we feel the same. I mean, you guys bring so much to the community. I mean, like for people that can't make it to these events, I mean, you put life to them, and it's so nice to be able to go to your website, and we'll pull it up in a bit and go through it. But just to look through and see all the smiling faces and what you guys are able to capture is such an art. Definitely something I can't do, and I know you have an eye for it. So, how did you guys? I mean, how did you get started doing this?
Thank you, first of all. And it started for me like maybe 4 years ago, and I was just having an experience on the street where I was single. I was talking to a girl, and it was really horrible, and I felt so wrong in the time and moment. And suddenly a friend of mine came, "Hey Pascal, what's going on?" And he grabbed his camera and started to shoot me, and like, yeah, we're influencers, and he was just doing fun. And slowly I realized like, oh, okay, cool, I can actually improve my social skills by photography, by doing photography.
Cool.
So I had like some other motivations too, and that's how it suddenly became the most fun, because it was a social activity and it was a challenge, because you have to bring people in a certain state if you want certain photos, and so you need to have social skills as a photographer. And so I could improve that with photography, and then it just became more and more passion, and I realized I want to get out of my 9 to 5 too.
Sure.
And that's how it all started, and slowly,
Oh,
with doing the things I love.
Yeah.
Great.
For some of the, oh, go ahead,
Yeah,
Katie.
Katie?
Yeah.
Maybe you have to talk in my ear.
The micro
Yeah.
For me, it started with Tanzania, right? Where we escaped from Germany.
Yes.
And then since then I learned everything from him, the editing, and so on.
Yeah, and now we really became a team, because it was so challenging sometimes, because we dedicated everything to the tour, and also our relationship. And we like not completely, don't get me wrong, but we were sleeping like for over 6 months also in Tanzania every night together. And then since the road trip we worked every day together, so it really became a challenge to overcome. And I think we did it, and now we're a team. And
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that's even better, right? I mean,
Awesome.
without the team, like, it would not be possible. And also, like, with all of us, without this team, like what we did, this would not be possible, and won't be in the future. Like Hexicans.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's just a big family. Yeah.
Yeah. For some of the audience on this channel that may not understand the background of how we all got together on the tour and the role that you guys played on the tour, maybe you guys could just like tell us a little bit about how you ended up, coming to America to do the Hex Road Tour, and then individually the type of work that you guys did on the tour that people can still find today online.
Sure, would love to. So how did we come to that? When we escaped from Germany, because we were only allowed to play frisbee in the snow in winter, so we escaped to Africa. And then I realized, okay, that feels like freedom, but it's not total freedom, because I don't have financial freedom yet, for example. So I want to use my skills more to independently earn money. So I started to do dating coaching, because I was doing this Tinder group shooting tours where we also brought dogs and other people together, and we formed the perfect Tinder profile and stuff. So I thought, okay, let's do this. And I did this for 6-7 months or so. And it was not working so good, but I learned to do like routines and don't give up and always fight more and more. I also got myself a business coach. And then I met Alan slowly. Like 6 months later, suddenly I met Alan online, and he was like, no, I don't need Apex. I don't need really like so much help right now with that, but why don't you come to Las Vegas and shoot for us? So we had a phone call, and we liked each other. We saw, hey, we have same brain waves. So we had a meeting also with him and with also Hex Lion together. And after that meeting, they said, hey, Pascal, why don't you just come like the whole road trip with us? You can just quit your job. So at that time, I was working as a project manager in automotive industry, and I wanted to go out. So it was good, but I thought, yeah, I can do this, but I still have Katie. I don't want to leave her alone for 6 months.
Yeah.
And the guy said, no problem, just take her with us. She can also help with social media. So then I went next day to my boss and quit my job. And he was a very cool guy. I love him. He was letting me out 2 weeks later, so we could basically immediately hop on the tour. And there we started, because I did this before already. Before I did photography, I wanted to do marketing and social media management. So I learned a lot about this and did a bit of this. So we also did it then for the road trip, like 3 Instagram accounts for the people, for the Crypto Sparbuch, and Twitter, TikTok. So we came in the situation that we realized, oh, we need to get way more productive with photography, because suddenly we have like 4 accounts where we want to post pictures every day and not just one. On Instagram, you want to post many. So we need to invent new processes for ourselves, and somehow it worked. Like, that's the awesome thing. Like, we went on this road trip, we could use our skill and even grow on that challenges, because there were, of course, like challenges, and this is what we love. We love challenges. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys must. It sounds like.
Yes, we must.
Well, cool. We got some people in the stream here. Let's just say hi to a few folks. Dean, DK, thanks for jumping in. Hex and more. Is Hex it? Man, Hex is looking good, huh? So Anthony, I post that one because I don't know if that's probably.
That one's for you, Ketty.
Chippy, no, you're not banned. Thank you for coming on. Hexagon coin, sweet. And for some reason, I'm not being able to get all the way down on my chat. For some reason, I can't see them all. It's kind of weird tonight. Some of your best days. Thank you for being here. Thanks for supporting us. We are talking to the Hex Photo folks, and we are so excited because I dream of being able to take pictures like you guys do. So I'm hoping to learn something tonight as well. So, but yeah.
Actually,
yeah, go for
it. Actually, we're just working on the second YouTube video where we also want to slowly start more showing processes. So it's not really a tutorial. But also it should show a little bit more, like also for people that are interested in photography.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, because I mean, I know there's a ton of people that are, but you don't want to give all your secrets away.
Yeah, maybe we take a little one. I think the most important thing is inspiring people and showing them about the right mindset. Because if you see something as just competition or just I want to be good so I get validation, you won't probably be that good ever. But if you really start loving the process and have like motivation that goes beyond, you just want to do it more and more.
Yep, for sure. Wow. So B-Hex, you've talked about these folks before. So tell me what you loved about them when you're working with them, when you're on the road with them so long.
Well, I mean, it's so much to talk about. Individually, they both have totally different styles. Like, Hetty is probably the sweetest person you are ever going to meet, right? And so her style matches, her energy, where you almost forget that she's in the room, but she's always capturing the moment. So, you're comfortable in that. You don't even realize that she's videotaping you half the time. And then you see these amazing reels come out on Instagram, and you're like, oh, that's for sure Ketty. All right. But then Pascal, he will not miss the moment. Like, you'll see in the chat, people say some of the best pictures I've ever had was because of Pascal, because he's not going to stop taking pictures until he gets it.
It's a sport. It's a sport.
Yeah. So, he's like, hey, I need everybody here. Like, you guys have to look at how many pictures we have of crowds of people at workshops in front of the cars, right? That was like one of the things that we did at every workshop. And it's hard to get that many people, to look for a picture. But he managed to get like the best group pictures, I've ever seen. And
Thank you.
I
learned it on the tour.
Yeah, their work as a team is impeccable.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I saw some of those big old group pictures, and I'm like, man, I know how hard it's hard enough to get 2 people to for pictures, and you get a big group like that. So it's pretty amazing.
Yeah. And they
You
can tell
guys,
you I'm not an easy subject. Like I am almost anti-picture. Like, no, don't take any more
Go
pictures.
away.
But
can
yeah,
we pull up their website? And do you
yeah.
guys mind if we pull up
Sure.
your website and take a
Absolutely.
look at some of the
Sure.
stuff?
Then maybe you guys can just talk us through it a bit.
Yeah. So first off, it's great. I was looking at it earlier, and I'm just like, you kind of get lost in all the great photography. I mean, like you guys captures just such great, like there's a connection in your pictures that it's really hard to, it's not fake, if that makes sense. It's real, and I love that, because a lot of times when you look at, photos, you're just like, well, that was staged, so, so it's really cool to see what you guys are doing. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. That was also the idea of Hex Photos, to show non-coiners or non-hexicans just something that sticks to their eye, that they can't just swipe away because it looks nice. So they have to explore, and suddenly they see like real people, like real emotions that cannot be fake, and they shall start asking themselves, why are those people so happy?
Right.
And then they start exploring, oh, why are they all wearing the same stuff? What is that? So yeah, exploring Hex through photos. That's the idea. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so you use this as, and a lot of people in the community use your photos to onboard people, just because of that, like, look how much fun we had, I mean, you're showing crazy nice cars and people smiling. I mean, like this one, like why would that not draw somebody into the Hex community?
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, really cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
For me, I really see it as like a catalog. They've been to so many awesome events, and all the people that are there, they want a picture to remember the event by. And so you can go inside each of the individual events and you can find that picture of yourself, So I think that's what's cool, is that it's like, it really did. They have like a whole document of the whole tour, and then all the new events that they're doing, like Maddie's conference and Crypto World Con, and
Yeah.
whatever is next in the future, I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, is there one of these you'd like to highlight more? I'm more than happy to click on it. We could go through it. Is there one you?
Oh, there are nice photos, like in this one here, for example, in the Crypto World Con. There we have also something where is it? Something, yeah, some Richard Hart photos. Yeah, you need to click the button here, unfortunately. And then you come to the other photos. Oh, here we have some nice ones, like that was outside at the Crypto World Con, just the first one, for example. Here we met a new best Texican friend, Agnes. She's simply, like, if you click on the first one, you get to the photos. That's Agnes and Paul. We met them at the Crypto World Con, and that again showed us, like, you just go to an event, you are there with Hexicans, and magic happens. You meet amazing people, make amazing new friends, have just the best time of your life. Once more, you can say the sentence, and that's when you just go with Hexicans. And yeah, that was really fun here. We've been outside there a little bit with the car too, Freedom
Yeah.
TV. Yeah,
I'm jealous.
really cool.
I wish I would have been there. That looks fun.
Yeah, there's still many events you can come to, bro.
Yeah.
You can meet finally.
Yeah.
And I
That'd be
also
awesome.
want to encourage every Hexican, everyone who sees this now, please go for it. Use those photos to shill Hex to the world. It's made for this. Like, it's made for, use it. If you have any cool stuff to say and want a nice picture for your Twitter post or so, go to Hex.PHOTOS and choose just one and post it.
That's amazing. I mean, thank you guys for doing that. And one thing I want to push too, because I know you're probably the kind of people that won't push it, but I will, is that, you guys travel all over the place to support the community. And, if you feel like called to help these guys, here's a nice place to donate right here. So, and it's on their website right up top here, support us. But they're putting in the work. They're traveling all over the country, and they're really helping us, build our community through amazing pictures. So go support them.
Absolutely.
Thank
What
you, guys.
what other like services do you guys offer as far as like fee-based like photo shoots or events? Like what all do you guys do?
Mm. So what we do is basically it's the media marketing direction. So at the beginning, I was just selling people photos, but it goes more and more in the direction to actually consult them in what they actually want and what's the most efficient way to get there for being heard, being seen. Because you can have the best speaking skills, but if nobody sees you, you cannot make that big of an impact. So that's what we really love, like helping people to find a strategy for that to go there. And this is like what we do, for example, a lot is sometimes websites. Like if you, for example, like Susanna Arts making a awesome hex merch, yeah, just like consulting the hexicans, like what might be the best step to go to make process fast, to make an impact, so that just the hexicans are being heard more. So we do social media management and websites as well. But in the end, it depends. It really depends. So yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, helping hexicans to to go further with their social media and with their photos.
Nice.
Okay. Very cool. What else do you want to show off on this website of yours? Is there another? Look at that nice smiles there.
Yeah, you can also show something here from the 5455 road trip. This one, with the that was also.
We might see some familiar faces on this.
Yeah, you might see this. Yeah, here it's a hyperlink. Yes. I built this website in 1 week before the Hexpo, and I just had 1 week. So this website is not the most flexible like others, but here if you click on the
Look at that
now
one.
is he still in the road trip? No, now he's in Vegas. You're in Vegas, but this is also cool. That was the Vegas pre-event with the JJ Yelly. Yes.
Yeah. It's so cool. I mean, I don't. It's amazing how you guys get around to all this stuff. I just I'm blown away by it. I mean, like you guys must be on the road like 24/7. I mean, to get to all this.
Yes,
we were.
So
you're right there with them,
basically.
Yeah.
But I mean, what a great marketing piece. I mean, Hex is obviously an incredible community, but we use it as marketing, and that's, you guys are building, like you're building a bigger machine, I guess is what I'd say, with your photos, because if I could ever get anybody over to your website, I could probably onboard them, and I mean, that's
one.
And I'm not bragging. I'm just saying you guys have done such a great job with capturing so much fun and happiness that this community brings, and it's really cool to see.
And showing how large and like you said, happy the community is. Like just by clicking through all their different pages, you're gonna see hundreds of different hexicans, right? People wearing hex and post clothes, so no one can say, oh, they're all just Twitter bots, right? This is real human interacting with each other, taking pictures, smiling, and just living the best life. So I love this website. I myself have used so many of their pictures for Hex meetups, for KSB.TV, for Instagram, for Twitter. So I absolutely love it. And I know that they have so much more. I know that they're like extremely busy, so they're always adding a little bit here, a little bit there. But if you could just imagine the amount of pictures, that they have, I'm sure there's a catalog for every city.
Yeah. We're still continuously uploading. We're still uploading. Yeah. So there are already new pieces actually we can activate for the website, and we should. So we'll do this still this week. Promise, guys. This week there will be an update with more pictures.
So that's a good question that I have, is like for like San Antonio here. I mean, how many pictures would you guys end up taking on a place in a place like this? Do you know, or is it just like unlimited, or?
So like on an average day, it's 700, 800 photos. But there are also days where it's easily 1,700. And we also once had, I think, 3,000 photos.
Wow.
That was, for example, in Miami at the yacht parties. And yeah,
That's
Hexpo in
unbelievable.
Vegas was also quite a lot. Yeah, in Vegas, we slept, like the first time in my life, I fell asleep in front of my computer.
Oh man.
But that's like what I see, like Hex Photos, that like just we don't leave out any moment. Like we do it all. Um, as long as we don't, as long as I don't break together or so, like we do this. We put these photos out because then also like on an event, it's news. So you wanna actually like post these photos immediately. So we are actually already editing them on the event in the meanwhile, so that we can shoot and post at the same time. Like it's, yeah, we're always trying to get better there.
Well, I mean, I could probably go. I could stay on this all night and just look at all these amazing pictures and cars and everything else. Let me get to chat real quick because we do have some people in.
Yeah.
And let's see here. Who we got? Junior USMC. Bets in Crypto. Thanks for joining. Oh man, I'm gonna show this one. Thank you so much, Toby One, Hex Sobi. Make sure RG3 gives you your cut. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Let's see. We've got what else we got here? It's like high school. All my buddies suspended. I don't know what they're talking about. Who's suspended? Anybody catch that?
No, I missed it.
Yeah, I was just wondering. Oh, Toby. Okay, I got you. Okay. Oh well, you'll get it back, man. You'll get it back. Well, thank everybody for joining. We're talking to the Hex Photo folks, and we're excited, and we're just exploring their website right now, looking at some of their great pictures that they have.
So if someone wants to get in contact with you guys, what is the best way to reach out to you guys? Like, how do you go about booking your services or getting more information about your service?
Yeah. So just get in touch with us about any social media. Preferred if you like something that supports voicemails, or where we can like exchange information. On my website, you find all the different social media things like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Telegram. Did I miss anything? YouTube is new.
Yeah.
Still working on the second video. Takes time.
Hey, I thought your first video was really good, by the way. I wanted to
Thank
encourage you to keep doing that because it's really cool to see. I know you were kind of nervous about it because you asked me a little bit, or you said, "Oh, I'm gonna do it," and just keep doing it. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. We will. We just need to get more efficient. We will.
Yeah, I would even love to see like some YouTube videos that are like essentially like a slideshow of your pictures. You know, that would be cool to watch. I would gladly post that on Twitter, just a video of your pictures, you know, because I know people want to see all the pictures, but sometimes, you know, they don't want to go through, you know, all the pages or whatnot. But if there was like a video just for San Antonio or, you know, for whatever city, that would be really cool.
Helen, thank you so much. That's a really good idea because absolutely, like from every city there should be a dia show, even though it's maybe not perfect for the algorithm, but whoever wants to see it can see it, and we can put it on the website as well. And yeah, that's cool. Nice.
Here's a question, and I don't think you're not selling prints, right?
Selling what?
Are you there's no prints to buy. I mean, you're allowing them to be used, correct?
Yeah, if it supports Hex, if it's for Hex, like if you want to use the pictures to support your new pillow collection that has nothing to do with Hex, then you need to talk, of course, with us before. But if it's for serving Hex, for serving Pulse Chain, Pulse X, Richard Hart, the Spirit, then you're absolutely good to go, and also print it on stickers.
Good question. Thank you for that. Cool. So we know we can get you at Hex.PHOTOS, and I would encourage everyone to go over and just kind of explore that. I mean, you could probably spend. I mean, on your website alone, how many photos do you guys have? Do you know?
Thousands.
Thousands. and you're talking about adding more. So that's really cool.
Yeah. There will be more for sure.
I see some other names, some familiar names in the chat. The Only Juan, you guys remember we met him in San Antonio.
Yes.
A lot of those.
Oh my gosh. Nice. How are you doing, John? Nice. Good to see you. Hey, bro.
We got a big crowd in here tonight. A lot of our good friends that we came across on the road. Toby,
Awesome.
Nardo, JR, a lot of good guys in here. So this is an awesome chat tonight.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah. Juan, we also met a lot of times. He's an amazing guy, amazing Hexicans, and a very good friend. Good to see you, Juan.
Yeah, that's the other thing. You guys gain so many friends by being out on the road. You know, it's really cool, the connections that you make. Toby, they do have a donation address. It's on their website. You can go up and support. It's up top. So if you'd like to do that, I'm sure they would love and appreciate it. Yeah.
A big part of I guess the purpose of this show is to really talk to entrepreneurs and talk to business owners, you know, about the struggles and just the motivations that made you take that leap into entrepreneurship. You know, and you kind of talked about, you know, walking away from your job before the tour. Can you just maybe speak to, you know, how's it going? Do you see yourself, you know, doing this, continuing in entrepreneurship? Has it brought any struggles, anything like that?
So I realized it when, like, I did a career as project manager internationally, central project lead for testing things and stuff, and it was cool. But at a certain degree, I realized I'm not providing real value to people's personal life. I'm just working for a margin for some investors that don't know me and I don't know them. And that was making me a little bit frustrating. So I knew, and that time I slowly had more and more self-development friends, and also friends that had their business, and they were personal development coaches. And I loved how they impacted also my life, for example. And so that inspired me. So I started with that a little bit. And there I started to try to provide value to people's life outside of 9 to 5. And it took me a while. I tried out different things, a lot of different things, and I did a lot of things also for free just to try out and stuff. And I realized, yeah, that's what I want for sure. I knew it. I just knew I need to keep working, and I kept on working. Then I made my first homepage back in Berlin. Then it got hacked, so I learned about that too. And yeah, and then when we left Germany and we've been in Zanzibar, and suddenly we were free to move. We could celebrate our birthdays on the full moon party in beach, where Germany was complete lockdown. Nobody was allowed anything there. So we realized, oh my God, like, we want to be free people and we want to improve people's life, and like living from that, just providing value to person's life and making a difference to that you see, because that gives me back again then what I need for living, like, yeah, having purpose. So I will always keep on doing that. And it was hard. And when I had my business coach, I invested more than I had, $3,000 into an 18-year-old business coach still going to school. And I did that and was absolutely convinced that's the guy. And it is still the guy. I can always just recommend this guy. He's awesome. And he was kicking my ass. And I was like months in Africa. My boss, I told you, he's cool. He told me, yeah, Pascal, you can just go to Africa. Just don't tell anyone that you're not in Germany. And I said, all right. So I worked from there. And before work and after work, I worked hours just on my own business, like this online dating thing on Facebook marketing. So I was every day in the morning creating the posts or like posting out, texting new people, sending new friend requests, seeing whom I can help, seeing with whom I can build good relationships, bringing the people on coffee chats, bringing the people on sales calls, again and every day, again and again and again and again. And it was boring sometimes. And it was frustrating because, you know, I had a lot of sales calls in the beginning and it went less and less and less and less. And I almost sold them high ticket things because, of course, you want to help really people. I knew I could help them because I did the process for myself, but somehow I didn't sold anything, and that's frustrating. And my coach was smart, and he told me, Pascal, that's the slight edge. There's no overnight success. There's just a long, long, long flat line, and then suddenly it goes exponentially. That's how it works. There's no overnight success. Nobody, no Nicole Kidman, no Johnny Depp, or whoever had this.
Right.
And so he was kicking my ass and motivating me again. And even though when I was hanging in the ropes, like he was pulling me up again. And yeah, and then there was a slight edge that was for me just the thing, meeting Ellen and really finding someone I can really help with something a little bit different, but like with fully hearted. And there, like that was my slight edge, or our slight edge.
Yeah.
And then you just never give up, keep on going, and try out something that works, where you know from others that works. Maybe you have a coach, a mentor, or good friends that have the success already that you want. Or get yourself a mentor if you're really serious, and get yourself a coach and invest that money because it's necessary, maybe. Yeah. And I learned way quicker from a coach than I would have done process alone. That's for sure. And I really wanted to leave that hamster wheel system. I really wanted to get out as quick as possible. So I did everything for it.
It's great
Teddy,
advice.
what helped you, or what went into you making the decision, you know, to trust in your skills and in Pascal, and to, you know, come over to America to pursue this opportunity?
Sie haben gefragt, was dich dazu bewegt hat, dass du mir vertraust und einfach nach Amerika gehst und diese Opportunity.
Sorry, my English is...
Oh, that's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, it's because it's him. He's such a good guy, and I can learn a lot from him.
You just went because of me, or also because?
Also for me and my mother.
Okay.
Because
Yeah. So we did adventures already in Africa, and it was just a logical next step. Yeah. Let's go.
Oh, that's great. You know what?
I don't put you too much on the spot. I know it's a lot.
You know, it's refreshing to talk. It's refreshing to talk to you guys because it makes you forget, you know, how much freedom we have. You know, when you see people that have really fought to have freedom, it reminds us that we're spoiled and we have freedom. You know, so it's. I want to thank you guys for just pushing hard and being who you are, because it's, you know, it's just like you guys can change lives with the life you've lived, and I hope you always share your story for sure.
Thank you. That's also the purpose.
Yeah.
I try to somehow talk about freedom and stuff, but somehow I don't know, I couldn't influence people positively. But with Hex, it's so easy to help people because it's so easy, and it's way easier than other ways, because fix the money, fix the world, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, since you brought it up, talking crypto, what are you guys most excited about with Pulse Chain launch? Any new projects or new things piquing your interest?
We are very curious for the Pulse Chain launch, yes.
As we all are.
But
Very
I
curious,
guys checked out Maxi or Hedron or any of the new projects that are coming out on Pulse Chain? or looking for?
Yeah, so yeah, we also even have a bit of Hedron in a 5555 stake, because there was the day where there was a ×9 multiplier still. So we thought, hey, let's do it. And yeah, we could sacrifice also a little bit for pulse X and stuff, but nothing for pulse chain, because we were late, kind of like we came into Hex when we met Alan, or after we met Alan originally, when we came to the US. That was in September, right? Yeah, that was in September. Yeah, but we are already also engaged with the whole pulse chain, and also with the events, for example, also the PulseCon and Pulse Million Pulse. I hope also Katie and me will have the time. Now we really slowly need to talk about have the time, but I hope we will find the time to meet you guys on the tour for sure, that we do a little reunion stuff. It was so nice also, yeah, when we met some people from the tour now in Miami for the Crypto World. It's like family reunion always. So I'm really looking forward meeting you guys there also again. And yeah, until then, we support also a little bit with the PulseCon, trying to help there, to make it like go viral, Hex go viral, Pulse go viral stuff. It will be really, really, really crazy. I think, yeah, probably as the also Million Pulse tour. Yeah, also very curious about that.
Are you guys gonna be at PulseCon? Are you going to PulseCon?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm going too, so I hope I get to meet you guys. It'd be great to.
Yeah, we will be there for and documenting for you guys.
Very cool.
Awesome. I will also be at PulseCon. Any of you guys out there that have not already got your PulseCon tickets, you can use the code KSBTV to get 15% off. That is KSBTV.
KSBTV. I stuck it in the chat there.
Nice.
PulseCon. I'll stick their site on here because I think it's going to be a really cool event. 2022.com.
HEX.PHOTOS.
And there will be also a lot of not hexagons, of course, because it's Pulse. Like, so many people love Pulse, and like, imagine if it's not full of hexagons, how many people we can convert there. That's the great thing too, because we are for sure more than the critical mass necessary there, and will be big.
Yeah, it will be a great thing to bring other communities together. It's going to be interesting to see, because I think what's going to happen is people are going to gravitate over to the Hexagon community because we're having so much fun and we do a lot of great things together. So I think we're going to grow it just by this event. But all the events you guys go to, and you as well, BHex, I mean, you guys are always growing the community just by meeting people and treating them like they should be treated. I mean, that's the name of the game for sure.
Yeah, I love that comment that JR just said, that's the beauty of it. All are welcome. To me, that's what's most exciting about PulseCon, is that because Pulse Chain, is layer one where you can build on it, we can embrace the NFT guys, we can embrace, all the different encapsulated stakes or different type of projects that are building on top of Hex, or even some of the meme coins. I know a lot of times we don't like to talk about meme coins. But hey, if they are airdropping to hexagons, then there must be something, positive.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
I'm very excited for PulseCon, even more for Crypto Sparble. I'm excited for the Million Pulse Tour, because ours is educational in nature, in that one of the things that we found on the last tour was that people's main reservations are in pressing the buttons, or just, you guys could probably speak to that, coming on the tour, being new to crypto, saying for the first time, where am I sending this money? Like, is it in some kind of, digital space? And so for us to be able to really go through by sending people posts and saying, this is how you interact, this is how you work with it on the network is going to be amazing. And then PostCon is going to bring in all the huge projects so that they can come and shill. And all of it is just, you know, raising the Richard Hart ecosystem. So it's all very exciting.
Oh, and then there's still this big thing in Ecuador too, right?
Oh, yes.
With Frosty. So many big things are happening, but huge things all together growing out of the ground everywhere. Like Frosty is planning the biggest beach party in crypto history that makes the Bitcoin beach party looks like a joke. Like it's gonna be really huge. I don't want to tell anything or so, but man,
Yeah. No,
there are huge things
absolutely. I
going
know
on.
he's talked to me about it. He's been on Twitter Spaces, so I know he wants, you know, us as Hexicans to talk about it. But it is about the bigger picture, and it's about embracing, you know, all of crypto, because I know that we believe that we have the best founder, the best, you know, products in crypto. So there's no fear, you know, in allowing everyone to shield, right? If you know what's best, you know, or what will eventually give you financial freedom, you'll come over to Hex and the PulseX and to all the Richard Hart products.
Yes, 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 yes. And I think one thing is very important there for doing bigger marketing things to think about outside of our hex bubble, because I caught myself again like using hashtags always when I post like hex, pulse chain, hexagon. So whom do I target with that? Like hexicans, they know how awesome hex is. So
Yeah.
I started, for example, like to go more into other directions, like getting rich, or like saving the people that would get scammed anywhere else, like using that kind of hashtags, for example. But you could also see it in a bigger picture, like where do you do your parties and stuff. Like you could do it outside and hijack another community, and or hijack or involving something that maybe even involves, I don't know, politicians or anything. There are also like there's a crypto event also in Washington. I heard might be also interesting to go there and influence.
Wow.
Other things.
You guys are busy. So I always like to ask a question of like 1 year down the road from now. I mean, what do you guys hope to be doing? What's your future plan?
For in 5 years or so, you mean?
Yeah, 1 year. 1 year. Let's just keep it shorter.
One year. 1 year. Helping more hexicans and solving bigger hexican marketing problems. Of course, photography shall always be part of it because we just love it so much. But I want to solve bigger problems, not just giving people the right photos and then they don't know how to do their website and performing their product placement correctly, for example. So I want to help really like the people solving bigger problems. So growing, getting bigger so we can solve bigger problems. But like, and in some years maybe then more like doing more photography again. So actually my goal like for 5 years would be like just doing influencing, just doing YouTube, making people curious about Hex without directly talking too much about Hex, but more about maybe traveling, self-development, mindset, but being around Hexicans, like that kind of content creator maybe. But also marketing is just so interesting. I don't know. Let's see.
That's good to hear. More contents. I always tell anybody, you want to do content, do it. It doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, look at me. I'm winging it, and we're doing fine, right? So, but yeah, it's great to hear.
You just need to have good intentions and just start, and everything else would be a mistake.
That's right. So true.
I love that.
So what else you got, B-Hex? You got anything else you want to chat with them about, or you want to cut them loose, or what do you want to do here?
So I guess my final question would just be, you know, I know you guys have talked a little bit about what's next on the agenda. You guys have PostCon coming up. Anything else already on the calendar? You guys?
So we, yeah, so we are helping. So we just started to help a little bit, also like Susanne Hex a bit.
Oh.
We just had some calls just recently about how to like to catapult her brand upwards, like to sell to distribute more Hex stuff. Also, like PulseCon pullovers are there as well. So maybe we also gonna do shootings in Vegas for that, but probably we're gonna now move to Vegas to support the PulseCon team, Freedom TV, until the event. But we will also travel around and do shootings. So there are also various events for shootings. It's actually yeah, and maybe we're also gonna fly over to Frosty to shoot there and document, because it's documenting history in the Hex universe, like, and above beyond this any soon. Yeah, I expect. So yeah,
Awesome.
so much going on. And what was the last one? Yeah, there's still also Ryan Lopez on the plan, actually, with whom we are already texting and sending voice notes a long time. And we're planning also to do content together in Rio.
Gonna be everywhere.
Yeah. So Ryan, we need to follow up on that too. If you see this.
You guys make me tired just listening to you. So no, it's amazing the grind and the work you're putting in. I mean, it's so appreciated. I hope that you always stay up and keep pushing. And if you ever need someone to lean on, man, I'd love to, talk to you and encourage you to just keep going, keep put content out, because you guys are just doing some great stuff, and we appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Thanks. Yeah, we're really living this our life. No.
Just so you guys know, the Crypto Sparkle team, we always will be supporting you guys and pushing you guys in the background. Whenever we can have you guys with us, we'll always want you guys with us. So when you guys do have events and whatnot, especially Hexagon or Pulse Chain type events, let us know so that we can promote you guys' stuff on Hex meetups or on KSV or anywhere. So just wish you guys the best of luck, good luck, and I encourage everybody out there to reach out to these guys for your social media needs, photography needs, all of that.
Yeah, for
sure.
Thank
you, Kaylin. Thank you so much. We love you. Really.
I would encourage everyone to go over to their website and just look at it, and also go support them. There's a direct donation link there up top, and they're traveling all over the country to bring us this great content. So let's go support them. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys, spending time with us tonight. And hopefully we got a few people that know who you are now. And, everyone sees the pictures, and I think people are like, well, who does all this? So it's nice to put a face to the camera, I guess.
It was really a pleasure for us being here, talking with you guys. Really enjoyed that. Thank you.
You're welcome. You guys have a great night, and love to have you back anytime.
Absolutely. See you soon, guys.
Take care.
Bye.
All right, VHEX, that was two amazing people there. You know what? Just a conversation with them, encourages you, right? I mean, like it just makes me want to go work harder, to be honest with you. But just amazing people. They're just traveling all over the place because they have great hearts and are just kind people. You can tell that they do it for the right reason. It's amazing, and that's what's awesome about this community. It's just unbelievable. Yeah.
Yeah, every time the Hexagon heart, the Hexagon community is just infectious. Like they said, they just got in the Hex not even a year, like just last September, and they're so willing to contribute to the community, right? Yep. We don't want any money for our pictures. We want you guys to be able to use it as long as it's to serve the community. So
yeah,
yay for them, yay for us having them a part of the community.
Yeah. I mean, it's a feel good story for sure, and I'm looking forward to meeting them. So, and you too. We haven't even met, so I'm looking forward to meeting you as well. So,
right. It's
But
gonna feel like I know you the first time I see you in real
oh, I
life,
know. Yeah. I mean, we do this enough. We know each other already. So,
right?
but
So,
yeah, but thank you. You have a great rest of your week. And thanks everyone for tuning in. We're going to try to bring more and more to you. And if you have suggestions that like, hey guys, try to interview these people, we're more than happy to try to reach out to them. So if you have suggestions, hit us, one of us up here. You can find us on Twitter or whatever. I'm sure you see us around. So, but
yeah.
thanks again, B Hex. Hope you have a great evening. And everyone else, thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time here on the Biz Pulse.